Hey there, what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to go over the sinking funds, add them up, and see what, if any, progress we've made this quarter. I just started keeping track of my sinking funds, like officially. I think this was probably the end of July, maybe the beginning of August. I don't know why, that's just it, but we're gonna try to make it a regular thing and see how it goes. And we're going to start counting up this cash so I can check my progress, which makes me feel better. So I'm always glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Make sure you leave a like, and if you're not already subscribed, I hope you will consider it. But if you just like to watch, that's okay too. All right, so we're going to work on our purple binder. This is our medical binder. We're just going to jump right into it. That's what we're going to do. I have a few binders out. I might have too many binders, but then I look at them, I go, no, I don't have too many binders because they make me happy. So there's that. The sun is out today for a little bit this morning, so we're going to try to get through and see what we can get done. So for dental, we have $200. That's pretty exciting. And I'm just going to do the ending balance here, not the plus or minus. And because I didn't keep track of the plus or minus for the month. I mean, I could probably do it now, but I'm not, because, you know, me and numbers, we don't always get along very well. So let's put these binders over here. You like my organizational skills? Yeah, me too. So they're everywhere. See, too many binders. I don't know, because, you know, we can't have too many binders. All right, so Vision is going to get, let's see, what does Vision have? I still haven't made that appointment. 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I need to. I see the primary today. Just for follow-up, it's like he keeps us on a 6-month follow-up. I think he has my husband going every 3 months to check his blood work for some blood pressure medication he's taking. We don't have those issues. We don't have a lot of serious issues that people may have at our age. Copay, and we're blessed for that. This should be 172, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And so that's okay. I mean, he's very thorough, and I appreciate that. Deductible, I'm telling you, this deductible, we have, what did I say? I don't even remember what I told you. I think $1,000 deductible for the family. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We've had to pull from it a couple of times for this and copays. 90. Don't forget what you said, Lisa. Just to make the payments. But, you know, on the plus side of that is we had the money to do that. Yearly vet appointments. This is for just regular vet care for Cricket and Maggie. Cricket's my really old puppy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And when that fills up at 300, then we'll stop that. All right, let's add this up and see what we have. So that's 530. That's pretty good. You know, we still have a ways to go. Don't be so hard on yourself, Lisa. But it's better than what we've had before in the past, which was absolutely nothing. Probably. I was just winging it. And you probably were too at one point, just winging it. Okay, this is my beautiful blue travel binder. And we're going to check and see what's in there. Airfare has 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 560. I'm just putting in, you know, a few dollars here and there. That has 560. And it's growing slowly. Slowly but surely. And the rental car, that should have about the same. That has 510, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 550. just had to kind of change our priorities a little bit about traveling. I would usually just take money out of the bank, out of my retirement and travel, but as things have gone up in the world, prices, as you know, we just have to be a little more selective. Is pet boarding next? Where's gas? Gas is right here. So we're just putting a little bit away. Well, I'm putting a little bit away. My husband really doesn't really pay attention to this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, like I do. That's always been his way of doing it. Just, you know, I'm more detailed oriented because I like to keep things on track. Tips: 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Tips gets 45. What's growing? And my goal for this year was to get this particular binder up to $2,000. And it's getting there. We already did gas, right? And food, eating out. We'll do touristy stuff. We'll see what's there with the touristy stuff. And that is 20, 30, 45. I always am a sucker for touristy stuff. But I know I divided this up just so I could see where the money was going. But if we do take a trip, I would probably pull from all the envelopes. It would pain me to pull money out. Oh, but I would. Eating out is next. A lot of times we just, we eat out like one meal, maybe 2 meals. Because sometimes I like to have a hotel where the breakfast is included. And then we will get a little cooler. We bring a cooler with us for sandwiches and snacks. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And then we'll eat out using gift cards or cash for dinner. And we like to eat out at not chain restaurants because we could do that here. So we look for places that are different or privately owned, you know, like family mom and pop places that get good reviews, fairly good reviews. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And pet boarding. Pet boarding is expensive, and I would probably just pay my grandkids. So I said 50, right? We're going to go with that. To watch the cat and dog, because I would just take them over to their house and just pay them. Next is the weekend getaway. We're supposed to do that this month. I have not made the reservations, FYI. What's holding you back, you wonder? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $200. I don't know what's holding me back. I think I'm just waiting for schedules to clear up with my daughter. Her work schedule's changed a little bit. She's transferring to a different position at a different facility. So everything's in flux, and we usually do activities with the grandkids for Halloween, and then we're trying to coordinate that on our weekend off. And I don't know. So there's that. So let's add this up. 1545. That's nice. I'm not going to add it up twice. I'm just hoping that it's right, and we'll go with that. All right, then we're going into the green binder, which is the general home binder, which we've kind of moved money into that from different savings challenges. I'll link that video below. And what do we have here? We have $5 in cash. Then we have $5.75 in the bank. Right? Yes. Because it was $320 plus $245 will give us $570. Does that even look right? Well, we have $575 in the bank. That's what we're going to go with. So we have $560. We've had to take a little bit of money out for different reasons. So that's a little bit lower than what it was. Ooh, look. Looks like the rain's coming. Hold on. And I'll check that card out later. You know, I have the money in the bank. Whatever. We're just going to get through it. So we have pest control. That's next. That's 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. That runs us about $320 a year. I have to call. We have some ants coming. Uh-oh. Better write it down next time. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 85, 90. All right, $90. Yep. But we've had Steve, he's been doing our pest control for, gosh, 15, maybe 20 years. It's been a while. Inside appliances, we've had to buy a coffee pot or two. We had to buy one because it broke, and then my husband broke one, so we had to buy another one. We've been going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we're still on the plus side with that. That's okay. And new furniture. I've bought a new chair. I've already shared a picture of that with you. Let's see what that is. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 for new furniture. And what is important? It's not the amount, it's the consistency. So just keep on keeping on. Do more. Let's see what that is. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. It's exciting. I mow the yard and we have a rider lawnmower. 105. It's from Lowe's. It's probably 10 years old. We're just limping it along because I'm saving up for a John Deere. Outside repair. Let's get that little one done. Outside repair is right here. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we'll put that back in its envelope and we'll add those up. And I did not forget 50. Did not forget. So let's add. Gives us 875. Let's add those three up plus 1545 plus 530 is 2950. This is page 1. Yes, this is page 1. So that's 2950. So we're running ahead right here. Okay. Let's get those other books going. Okie dokie. Let's get into these binders and see what's going on. Show Me the Love, that's like an ongoing challenge, so we're not going to add that in there. When I move the money to the other challenges, then that's when it counts. So $5,000 challenge. We have been moving money, so this one has 1,000. Isn't that pretty? 1,000. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1,025, which is nice. This is my focus. I'm just kind of swooshing all the money over there. I would like to get it to 5,000 as soon as possible. Pet ER is fully funded at, fully funded at $1,500. That was completed in July. Estate planning, that is over and done. And future vehicle, now I've added some things in for future vehicle from the other little challenges I've been doing, and those are empty, but this is full. So this has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 375 for a future down payment. That's what we're shooting for right now. 375, don't forget. So that's pretty good. And Christmas 2024 is over here in this binder, because I've already funded Christmas 2023. And this is just not money that hasn't gone in there yet. So what do we have in that? What do we have? We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So probably in the end of October, I'll be ramping that back up again. 35. And all right, so Christmas 2023, we're kind of all over the place. That is funded. I'm going to have to start getting into it because I've been starting shopping. That is funded at $1,200. Plus a little bit more with interest. Do I have anything in rainy day? No, I think I spent rainy day. I moved rainy day. Rainy day just has $10. So that's all that gets. Hurricane prep, it has 500. That was just something that I had to do, and we funded that back in April. It probably has a little bit extra with interest, but we won't count that yet. Let's add those two up, or that row up so far. And that gives us $46.45. So some have been used and some have been replenished. Okay, now we'll go into the holiday binder, which I'm gonna have to start using too. This is for the next stuffing. Don't just disregard that. So let's see, Halloween is fully funded at $150. Thanksgiving has, so we're gobble till we wobble. We got these envelopes from Reynolds Budgets. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. No, that's a 50, Lisa. 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Good grief. I don't like to count 50s. And they kind of throw me off. Okay, so Thanksgiving has 100. And do I have Christmas dinner? Let's see, we'll go to Valentine's Day next. We'll try to stay in line here. This is always a big deal. It's my husband's birthday. He loves his birthday. He loves everybody's birthday because he likes the cake. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I have to start concentrating on that one, getting that built up. I know. I want to hurry up and get them all funded, but then I know it just takes time. So Easter. I haven't put in any into Easter yet. A whole lot. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. That's a fair amount. You know, I don't know what is a good enough amount to stop on. But even if I don't have enough, I have a little bit to help. 70, Mother's Day, national holiday. Should be for the whole week. So that's 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Mother's Day. We like to eat out on those weekends, so we're going to have to concentrate on those. We don't eat out a lot, but we eat out on Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays. So we do make up for not eating out a whole lot. We used to eat out a lot, but then, you know, things change. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, and Father's Day. Prices went up. The food quality is just not that good. 45. It's just, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And it's not always the server's fault, but you still, you know, I still want to leave a good tip. But even with the high, that's pretty good, $45. With the high prices, this is Christmas dinner we're going to add in. I am responsible for cooking Christmas dinner and providing it. And I'm hoping it happens this year, but you know, as your families get older, their families grow, and then you have to consider all that. 110, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll pick a day, you know, beginning of December. Let them know. I forgot. 110, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Thank you. Oh, gosh. And then they can plan around it, and hopefully they can be here. But I don't take it personal. I used to take it personal because they couldn't be here. Because, my God, why are you not coming over? That gives us 670. Oops. It's got to go over here because I need more room. All right, so self-care, that is in this one. I've moved some things, obviously. So this is in my rotating, revolving binder. Self-care is 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. It's coming right along. 86. And then we have money that we're saving for Caleb and Cora, my grandkids, that are still in school. I have others that are not in school anymore. Oop, money that has to go in there, but that's not my problem right now. So let's see what Cora Bob has. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So I'd like to give them each $500 for graduation. She graduates in 2031. 75, don't forget. 75. And he graduates in 2027. So that is 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Is that right? Yeah, 94. So, yeah. So when they each get to 500, then we'll, maybe we'll increase it. Maybe we won't. 94 for Caleb. And Lucky Bucks. Let me get those little puppies. So I've been saving L-Bucks since I've been budgeting on YouTube. And L-Bucks are called, we call them Lucky Bucks because L is, you know, the first letter of my name. And we save these up for my anniversary, our anniversary, which is the day after Christmas. Typically, historically, that was all put on the charge card. Whatever we did, we'd charge it and just pay it off later because Christmas wiped us out. But this is just a better alternative for us to save money for a dinner, and then we'll split the rest. So right now we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 220, 250, 275, and $300. That's pretty cool. And we are hoping to get to maybe $500. That'd be fantastic. All right. That gives us $695. Let's add those up. $695 plus $670 plus $46.45, and that will give us $6,010. Not bad. All right, let's move on to the next page. All right, so we will start with the car binder, which I love this bright yellow. Always happy with it. And we've had to spend some money. I had to take my car for its 6-month checkup. It needed brakes. So what do we have in the bank? Anything? I hope we have something in the bank. We have a total of $232. I think my other one is wrong. Anyway, we're moving forward. You know, mistakes are made. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that gives us a total of $257. Yeah, it was only off $5, but that's all right. I'm thinking about the home one. Oh, well. Anyway, but I had to take out like $500 or $600, $550, $580 for my car. Tax and registration. I'm always so excited because this one is funded. I'm just going to stash this money. 110, 15, 20, 25, 30. Those are due in February, and they just snuck up on us. Well, we were just never prepared for anything. Financially, when we had 2 full-time incomes, I was making decent money. We would just, you know, just get it when we could or charge it. We don't do that now, and that kind of puts a whole different look on your budget and on your spending. Well, sometimes, you know, we do fail. There are some fail moments. 120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Tires, because you know what? Tires ain't pretty. And there have been some fail moments, but I've had the cash to recover. Tires gets 170. Oil change, and that's a good feeling, even though I don't like taking money out. We've talked about this. 105, 10, 15 for oil change. Now I could move this oil change into the automotive category, and I might, but right now, because it fits with roll the dice, 115, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it grow right here. Deductible. I think a deductible for each of us is $500. 100, 200, 5, 10, 15. So it would be nice to get that 1,000 put away, because you never know. You just never know. 215. But if we needed to use it for, you know, tires, because tires ain't pretty, we would. Future vehicle had 0 because I moved that over to the bigger binder. And that gives us 887. Yeah, it's going to rain soon. I mean, it is clouded up. We have had rain every day, almost every day this whole last week. It's been yucky. The gray and overcast. God, I miss the sun. Even though the sun was hot, I miss it. All right. Is there any pleasing me with the weather? No, probably not. This is my revolving binder. It's the blue binder. And it has money to be stuffed. So beauty, there's always money coming in and out of beauty. It has 120, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 205. That is right. And that we use that for beauty and supplements, because I guess I have to do that. 205. But this one, this has money coming in and out, and it always has a little bit of extra. So I like to miscellaneous. I like to go ahead and use it for what I need to, like when my husband goes shopping for supplements. Miscellaneous 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This miscellaneous will probably eventually go to electronics because I have to pay off his cell phone bill. 50. But we'll wait. Well, you know, that might happen in a couple months. The cell phone bill, they're not charging me interest on that, I don't think. But it's bugging me. It's on the back of my mind. I'm going to have to do something about it. So birthday, let's pull this money out. That's 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 5, 10. 210. So birthday season is almost over. My daughter's birthday is 210. Let me write that down. Where is it? 210 is this weekend. And I already have one of her gifts. Well, I did buy her that big fancy vacuum floor washer whatever thingy for her new house. That was her birthday present, but I want to get her something cute to open. And I got her one of those sunshades, sorry, that has the cats on it. I'll have to put a picture in it, maybe up here. Maybe, where the cats are like screaming and all, because she's a cat person. I think she'll like that. Electronics, we'll get, we have been heavy duty into electronics. I'm telling you, I had to buy a laptop. I may have bought an iPad for my daughter. My phone, I had to buy a new phone, and my husband had to buy a new phone. 110, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Most of it is funded. 50. For my computer, I borrowed, well, I didn't borrow, but I took money out of my eBay savings for it. It's like my business savings. So, and self-care, we already took care of that. So we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's add that up. Running out of steam. 6:15. All right, so the YouTube binder, business binder, is right here. I get paid out from YouTube about every other month, which is fine. You know, it's more accountability for me, and it is fun when you get a little bit of cash, but you have to prepare for that. So for taxes, I did have $550 in it, and I pulled $500 from eBay. My eBay savings, so I could have $1,000. So $500, $1,000, $1,100 in taxes. Because I know I'm going to have a tax bill because we've made withdrawals from a retirement for, what did we do it for? To pay off a home equity loan at the beginning of the year. It's funny how you forget about those things, but I know the bill's coming, and I think the bill would be between $1,200 and $1,400. And then I still have to pay for tax prep. So I need to get that up to around $1,500, and I could be okay with it. Support and giving, I haven't done anything with that. I'm just waiting for it to grow. It has 20. This is if I just want to purchase something off of Etsy, and I haven't, because I have so many challenges to go through, because I was really happy one day and I spent too much money saving money. And or if I see that somebody, it just needs a blessing, then boop, it'll go. And I might just cash flow that on occasion when I send a blessing or I buy a coffee or whatever. That's fine. You know, I try to account for my money. It doesn't always happen. P.O. box, that'll be due, I think, in January, and I'm going to have to really concentrate on that. That's 20, 30, 40, because I think it's $130, maybe 150. I don't know. It keeps going up. 40. I almost forgot. And equipment and supplies. If I need anything, like any more binders, I do not need any more binders or anything for eBay. No, eBay supports eBay. That's $20 in equipment and supplies. We'll just let that sit there. Subscriptions, that includes TubeBuddy, which I already paid. I cash flowed that for $24, and I think because there's 2 channels, that's going to get 20. There might be another bill coming, but I'm going to keep track of when these come through so I am better prepared for next year. I mean, I knew it was coming. This is the road to 5K. Hope springs eternal. Hope springs eternal. I know we'll make it. It won't be this year, maybe next year. And I give myself $5 for each 25 subscriptions. I think this is $60, and it's slow going. It's fine. And I'll put this into long-term savings eventually, and that's fine. I think I'm up to $13.60. You know, when I get to $1,500, I'll be really happy. I'm happy with whatever shows up. All right. And I'm going to pull these numbers from my Capital One. All right, let's add this up. I'm awesome. $12.60. Okay, so taxes and insurance, these are at Capital One. I think I said that. That is at $17.25. I need to get that to $4,000 by March, I think. Clothes is $4.60. There's always money coming in and out of this one, but it's more. It's on the plus side. Yearly subscriptions, this is at $2.29. So let's add those up. Is $24.14. Add up these other ones, plus and that will give us 5,176. We're going to do that really quick, just make sure. Yeah, that's right. Okay, 5,176. All right. 5,176. So on page 3 we have 5,1. I'm losing light. I know the sun's going in. 5,176. Page 2 we have 610. 6010, 6010. Ooh, already making mistakes. Well, I've been making mistakes all along. I'm just going with it. Let's add those up. 2950 plus 6010 plus 5,176 is $14,136. In our sinking funds, that's pretty darn cool. Look, what? So that's an increase minus of $28.65. Nice. Okay. I am super pleased with that and not disappointed at all. I thought I would just be breaking even, but that's funny how that works. You just keep plugging along and they keep growing, even though you have to borrow out of them. I mean, like this whole dental, this medical one, there's going to be a tooth. What is it? He's going to have a new tooth put in, implant. Wipe that out. Vacation, that's just because we haven't gone anywhere yet, because it just hasn't worked out. And, you know, money's going in, money's coming out. So just hang in there. Just do your best. Get an envelope. Draw a pretty picture of it on it. And just start. Because you're going to make mistakes. I always make mistakes. Or have you not watched me? I always make mistakes. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard when you think you really messed up and you feel like a failure. You're really not. You're a failure if you just give up. So don't give up. You can roll around in some self-pity there, because I've done that. And then you just, whoop, start over. Just start over and you can do it. All right, you guys, that's a super long video. If you made it to the end, I would just love it if you left me a palm tree. Why? Because palm trees are random. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.